Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Saturday afternoon, very nice day today, and I haven't even cracked a beer yet. I was going to go to Melbourne, but I just couldn't be bothered with the travel. Just a couple of hours each way there. I was just like, I'm not in the mood for it. It's a long way to go just for like a half a day of fun, so you've really got to be in the mood to do it. But anyway, we'll stay home and we'll have some beers. I've got plenty of good shit in the fridge. I've got a lot from this brewery. One Drop. Yeah, this is a triple fruited sour ale called Be Juicy. They've always got some pretty sick can artwork. Got a cat's head melting there. 5.6%. And I think this is their standard size for their cans, 440. And these guys are out of Sydney, Australia. In my opinion, they're probably doing the best fruit sours in the world at the moment. They're like absolutely killing it. Also known for their hazies and their big like dessert stouts. I'll read what it says on the back. Be juicy, don't mess around. This fruited sour is stacked with the good stuff. Tart raspberry, creamy banana, and juicy mango, all swirled together with silky Queensland honey and a hit of smooth vanilla. That sounds good. Sounds very good. To be honest, like I just bought whatever. I didn't even know what fruits were in each one. So I'm a huge fan of raspberry and vanilla. So that's gonna hit the spot. And that addition of honey is gonna be nice too. It's sweet where it wants to be, tangy where it needs to be, and thick enough to make you question if it should ever be in a glass. One sip and you'll get it. This is fruit dessert territory. And you've got the front row ticket. Be juicy because regular juicy just wasn't enough. And I love how they always have this little thing on the back. It says real fruit. Real fruit likes to settle. Please roll and flip can before opening. And then it gives you a diagram of how to do it. Cheers to the people watching. We haven't got anyone in the chat yet. But I wanted a one drop glass. I've wanted one for so long. I've broke a few of my favourite glasses lately, so it was a good time to buy one. So yeah, check out this puppy. Absolutely banging glass. I love it. So yeah, very nice looking beer. Can definitely tell it's like predominantly raspberry. So yeah, I took a photo of it out in the sun. It was just like a really bright, like red with a sort of pinkish hue. So yeah, pretty sick glass. Happy with that. Let's hope the dogs don't break this one. Let's get into it. I'll put this away. Yeah, I can't get over how good it is outside. I will be going out there shortly, I think, to enjoy it with the dogs. So yeah, as I said, pours like it's probably like a crimson, a maroon, sort of like a darker red with that pinkish hue. I'd call that crimson, I reckon. It's almost the colour of like Queensland's rugby jerseys. It had a little bit of a head when I poured it. I poured it probably 20 minutes ago. But yeah, it settles down pretty quickly. It's definitely a thick boy, and yeah, quite opaque. Sort of fairly light carbonation. Let's go a smell. Oh. I get raspberry, mango, and vanilla. And I'm like, I don't really smell banana. And then the second whiff I had, it's like it was all banana. It almost gives off like a blueberry note as well. But yeah, definitely sweet and tart. It's got like a floral note to it as well. I feel like that honey, like you can't obviously you can't really smell the honey, but I feel like it'll just give it a little extra sweetness. But yeah, the raspberry smells awesome. Just smells like super fresh, fresh and fruity. Anyway, let's get into it. I'm a thirsty boy. First beer for the day, and it is mid-afternoon Saturday. Cheers, guys. Oh, wow. Mouth puckering sourness. I did not expect that, but I love it. Woo! The raspberry and the mango, very tart. That's awesome. It's definitely like it's sweet, but it doesn't taste like it's too sweet. I feel like they just nail the balance. They've got the thickness that you want with these big fruities. The balance is always bang on, and they're just punchy with flavour. So that's why they're just so good. And they just you never get let down by one drops with fruit sours. They're just always banging, and they got so many of them out there. Wow. So yeah, that's the can artwork again. It looks cool how they've got the name of the beer in the same sort of color as the artwork, and then everything else is just simplified. You see one drop beers on the shelf, and they just stand out massively. So yeah, they're located in Botany, and I think at the moment in Botany there's about three breweries. I think you've got these guys, Slow Lane, which is more of a they're sort of more of a classic style. Um, yeah, like they do a little bit of wild stuff. They're more of a really sit down, relax, like barrels on the wall sort of place, whereas one drops more your upbeat brew pub sort of thing with music cranking. And so yeah, they're completely different breweries, but they're really close to each other and both like awesome in their own way. And then you got another one, I can't remember the name. I think it starts with B, but that's yeah, relatively new, and they've moved into the same area as the other two. So yeah, it's pretty cool how they're all within like walking distance. And it's the sort of thing too, if you're on your way to the airport or on your way back and you're not on the train, you're more on the like on an Uber or driving. Yeah, it's like a good place to go, like for a beer before or after your flight, before you head back into Sydney or you're heading out of Sydney. I just can't remember if there's a train station near there. Got a feeling there isn't. I reckon when I went, I reckon I because I went there last time before I went to the airport. I got a feeling I got an Uber there and then an Uber from there to the airport. But yeah, there's a really cool road not far from where it is. And as you're going on the highway, the planes are flying like they're coming in and landing on top of the where the highway is. It's so cool. Thick boy. Thick. Spelt THICC. And then boy, BOI. It's funny how I hate when people misspell like names, trying to be like hip or whatever. But then when it comes to like abbreviations of words when you're describing like beers and music and that, I'm happy to do it. It's sort of weird. It's so cool to think I've got about a dozen one drop beers in the in the fridge, and I'm only on beer one. So yeah, one beer I'm considering cracking today is the Mountain Culture Czech Pilsner. I can't remember if I've reviewed it on the channel or not. I couldn't find it, so I'm thinking I'll just go for it. With Oktoberfest out there, it's a good time to drink a German Pilsner. I think Oktoberfest is finished. I'm pretty sure the heart of it's in September, and then it goes into the first week of October, and then I think it's done. We're already over halfway through October, so you do get events in Australia though where they have Oktoberfest and they're a bit later than the traditional one. Geez, she's quiet out there today. Lucky I don't mind talking to myself. I haven't had one comment in the chat yet. That's very rare. But yeah, it is that time when all the UK folk are in bed. Most of the US guys would be winding up, and it's a really nice day here. So good on people for being out and about. I should have been myself, but I just couldn't be bothered sitting on a train for fucking a couple of hours there and back. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a brewery or two today and a distillery, but yeah, you just got to be in the mood for transport, sitting on transport for hours at a time. And I just wasn't feeling it today. Plus, I've been getting up early all week, so it was nice to have a bit of a sleep in. I definitely feel raspberry's the main fruit. And then I would say mango and vanilla. I probably eat like I know vanilla's not a fruit, but it's like an addition to the beer. I feel like the mango and the vanilla are fairly even behind raspberry, and then banana's sort of the one you're not getting as much of. And in all honesty, that's probably how I wanted it to be. Because raspberry is one of my favourite fruit additions, and banana's one of my least favourites, so it works out well in my favour. I'm not sure with the honey if it's enough in there to actually be able to taste it. I feel like amongst these big fruits, you're not going to really taste it anyway. But yeah, I definitely get like some nice sweetness and like this floral sort of a floral note on the nose and in the aftertaste. That's probably from the honey. It's like a floral sort of, it's not really earthy. Yeah, just a floral note I get. Thoughts on the glass? I just love the way it's written. It's almost got like Halloween vibes to it. It'd look really cool, this glass with a big thick stout in it. Like a jet black stout and that white writing. It'd look really cool in a photo. So yeah, out of all the beers, this is probably one of the lower ones, the ones with like less hype. And it's like unreal. Good on you, One Drop. You are killing it, guys. Love your work. One thing I do enjoy about this stream being quiet is it's just all about the beer. So in a way, it's sort of a good thing, and it probably won't drag on as long either because I'm not conversing with people. But yeah, I hope to do a few today. As I said, the Mountain Culture Pilsner. Yeah, it's like a German Pils. It's called. I love the name. They've called it Poppin Pils. Pretty clever. It's a rebrew. I think they first did it like a couple of years ago. Yeah, really good German Pilsner. Really hoppy. Yeah, we might do a chug today. Might do this bad boy. Chug one of them with a cool tune. Not sure what tune I'll do, but we'll pick something out. They've been a bit hit and miss lately. There's been some copyright issues, which you don't normally get on shorts, but because for a while there, it was like every rock and metal chug I was doing was getting like really good views and doing really well. And I was getting like some subscribers out of it as well, like new people to the channel. And yeah, it was pretty cool. But then, yeah, every now and then you'll just get that one where it's like YouTube restricts people from seeing it, and there's only like 30 views. It's like really weird. So, score for this one, I'd probably go, like, I'm a huge fan. I'd go, I reckon, a 4.5 out of 5. It's banging. Just top shelf stuff when it comes to sours. And yeah, I keep saying it, I'm not a sour boy. When it comes to these beers, quite often I'm either just so sick of them or don't really enjoy them that much. But when you got a world class brewery doing them and they're on your doorstep, well, they're not really doorstep, but same country anyway. Yeah, it's like, wow, very enjoyable. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up, and yeah, we might go sit outside in the sun for a while, get some vitamin D. I think it is vitamin D or B. It's not C. I think it's D, where you get it from the sun. Anyway, cheers, folks. Hopefully, we get people watch it back. And yeah, let us know what your thoughts are on One Drop if you've had them before, or maybe what your favourite fruits are if you drink fruit sours. What's like some fruits that you like in yours? I think a couple of mine would be like raspberry, definitely. Blueberries, another one. Pineapple. And lime. I love lime, but obviously with lime, you sort of got to be careful what you put it with. Pineapple and lime together is really good. If you add like pineapple, lime, and vanilla, that would be awesome. I think it's sort of hard with lime. You sort of got to do it in small doses. But anyway, I'll see you all again very soon, sometime today or tonight. Cheers, peeps.